Welcome back. I'm about to put two. Third video. So, like I said, I was coming back with another video because I had more ideas, more things that I wanted to say. And my last video was long. And I didn't want it to be even extra long. So I just was like, you know, this is going to be a whole nother video, a whole nother topic. Topic of the video. Things I hope to change, or things that I hope to change or that will change after having surgery. And then I'll probably put some things in there that I hope not to change. So, let's get this video started. Number one, how I feel about myself. So, anyone who struggles with their weight or has gained a lot of weight and you don't feel that good about yourself, like, don't get it twisted. I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm pretty. But lately, I have not. And it has a lot to do with my weight. And then another struggle is my face. Like, as you can see, I have blemishes. I have makeup. My first video, I didn't even have on no makeup. Everybody saw my blemishes, my dark scars. And I don't even care. Like, at this point, it is what it is. I've done what I can do, and I'm doing what I can do to try to help me, going to the dermatologist and things like that. So, the first thing is just to feel better about myself. I want to feel like how I used to feel. I used to be smaller. I used to have a lot of confidence at one time. I want that back. Like, I want that feeling back. So that's number one. Number two is my appearance. It's gone with that sound effect. Downhill. I feel like I used to dress so nice, so sexy, so pretty. And now, not so much. I mean, I work in a corporate office, so I don't feel like, you know, there's a thin line between sexy and professional. So I don't feel like I dress the sexiest that I can professionally. I have my days. But when you don't feel body confident, you don't feel... Confidence is sexy, should I say. So if you don't feel body confident, you don't feel that sexy, and it might, you know, come off in your appearance, basically. So that's number two. I'm not really numbering these things, but okay. Number three is sex. I've been in a relationship for 10 years. I've never said that, of course, because it's only my third video. But I've been in a relationship for 10 years. I can't say sex has changed a lot, because I guess for a big girl, I'm kind of still flexible and stuff. Maybe this is TMI, but hey, this is life. If this is too much for you to handle, get off my channel now. Like, that is what it is. I'm going to talk about stuff that might make certain people be like, that's too much information. Whatever. I'm going to say what I want to say. But sex is another thing. I don't do certain positions because I don't feel confident. Or if I'm having sex, I'm thinking about how I look. Like, how does he feel about how I look? Is this sexy to him? Like, it's just so much that goes on in my head when that is happening, and I want it to go away. And it will once I feel more confident, because when I was smaller, none of this stuff happened to me. So that's definitely something that once I have the surgery, I'm hoping that that's going to change. And I say once I have the surgery, like I've already been approved and stuff like that. If you watch my last video, you know I'm waiting on approval. But I'm just so sure that I'm going to have this surgery. So sex is something that I hope can change for me, because I don't feel confident in the bed. I won't do certain things because I don't feel confident in the bed, because I am of a bigger size. And if you don't know, I am basically 5'10". They said I was like 5'9.5". I've never been that height. I was always 5'10" or 5'11". But I'm a very tall woman, and I have a very short boyfriend. Believe it or not, he's a short guy. So to be taller than him, and then to be way bigger, it just puts puts a strain on me. Another thing is going out and buying more clothes. And yes, I wrote this stuff down because I'm trying to think of it. I don't really buy clothes. It's been like that for a couple years now. I'll buy clothes, but I don't really shop like I used to shop. When I was younger, I used to buy myself clothes probably almost every time I got paid. Sneakers, because I felt like I looked good. So that's what I did. I don't do that anymore. Like I don't have a wardrobe at this point. I have jeans, I have certain shirts, and I have work clothes. That's it. I don't have a wardrobe. I want a wardrobe again. I want to feel better in my clothes. Like I'm urging for that. Feeling sexy is something that I put on there. I just want to feel sexy. I feel sexy sometimes. I can't sit here in front like, oh, I never feel sexy. I feel sexy sometimes. I do my makeup or I put on certain clothes. I might be feeling myself that particular day, but it's like not as often as it should be. Feeling like I fit in. I had to read that one. I say that because I have a group of friends that I go out with. It's not all the time, but since I moved to Jacksonville, I have this like group of friends that I go out with. And my friends they're beautiful. They're petite. And I always feel like I do not fit in. And not because our personalities are different. Like, I don't care about people having different personalities. I'm not one of them girls where I gotta hang around people that's just like me. Because I'm different. And it's hard to find people that's just like me. I just love people that I can vibe with. My friends, I can vibe with them. We're cool. I just don't feel like I fit in because of my body image. First of all, they're short too. Most of all my friends are short. I don't know. It's always been like this my whole life. I'm the tallest in the group, and everyone else is like short, petite, cute. But that was never a problem for me. Like, even though I was taller, I still was slim and I was good looking. I don't feel that way anymore. So when I go out with my friends, I kind of always feel like it's like, oh, look at those pretty girls over there. They fine. Like, oh, they all sexy. And then you got the big girl, who's me. And I just hate feeling that way. Like, and it might just be all mental, but it's that way. Like, I know I'm the big girl of the group, and I'm tired of being the big girl of the group. Like, I can be the tallest one of the group, but I don't want to be the big girl of the group. I don't want anybody to be the big girl of the group, or it shouldn't just be a big girl of the group. I just, if you know where I'm coming from, like this video, because that I feel like you kind of gotta experience what it is. Another thing is smaller feet. I know this sounds so crazy, but there was a time where I did drop a lot of weight. I got small, and my feet was smaller. I was fitting in a size 7 in kids, so I played the kid price, and my feet are so big now. I always had big feet. I always was a size 10 in women, 9 the least. But as I got bigger, and then I had my son, my foot got wider, fatter, and I have to wear like a size 10, 11. I can no longer fit in a size 7 in boys. Like, that's been out the window. So that's one of the things I'm hoping, like, once I lose some weight, that my feet will get smaller again. And even if it's not back in a size 7 in kids, like, just to be able to have smaller feet and my feet is not so wide and I can fit into certain shoes, that would be a plus. Taking more pictures / posting more pictures. I do not take full body pictures. There was a point in my life where I kind of almost forgot I was big. Like, no lie. Because I will always take face pictures, and I'd always get compliments like, oh, you're so beautiful. Guys would message me like, oh, you're so beautiful. And I remember one time going on a little trip with my friends, and they had like one of the Polaroid cameras that you, like, the picture comes out and you shake it, old school ones. And I was sitting in the back of the car, and they was like, girl, take a picture. And they got all of this. And the picture came out, and I seen it. I was just so disgusted at myself. I just was like, oh my God, girl, you are so big. Like, pictures these days, full-length pictures, they always, like, bring me back to reality. Like, girl, you might have a pretty face, or you might take cute pictures with your little filters and stuff like that, but your body is definitely not where you want it to be. Fuck what anybody else think. It's not where I want to be. And because of that, I don't post full body pictures. I want to get back to a point where I'm confident enough and I feel good enough in my clothes that I actually want to take a full body picture. Like, seriously. That's one of the things. Things that I don't want to change. I do not want to become cocky. Confident, not cocky. Confident, not cocky. I don't want to be cocky. I don't want to feel like I'm that bitch. I'm the shit. My shit don't stink. I don't want to be that girl. I cannot be that girl. I don't want to feel like I don't have to deal with certain people or situations. Like, that's almost like being cocky too. I don't want to be like, you know what? I'm over this. I don't want to deal with this. Because when you get to a point where you feel like you're better than a situation, like, that's almost like you running away from your problems in a way. Like, I don't want to feel like, you know what, I'm better than this. I done got this weight off of me. I'm fine. You can't tell me nothing. I don't want to give you the time of day. I don't want to be that person. So, that's one of the things that I don't want to change. I'm a pretty grounded person, I guess you can say. So that's definitely some things I don't want to change. I'm trying to think anything else off the top of my head because I wrote this list down because this is definitely stuff I had to think about. I want to go out more. I don't go out that much, and then if somebody asks me to go out, like if it's like a random, hey girl, let's go out to the club, or even my mom is like in her all-time like best high, like I don't know how to explain it, but she's been through a lot. She's like single and stuff now, so she likes to go out. And she always called me an old lady because she says that I don't like to go out and stuff. I'm boring. But she likes to go to the club. My mother is 50 years old and she looks like she's like 35. I don't know. She looks great. She's always looked younger than her age her whole life. But she likes to go out and she would like me to come and stuff like that. And she feels like I act old. And a lot of that has to do with my weight. Like, if you don't feel sexy, if you don't feel attractive, then it plays on my confidence. I can't talk for nobody else. I can only talk for myself. But it plays on my confidence. Like, because I was a smaller girl at one time and I became bigger, it's like you know what the difference is already. Like, some videos I see, girls are explaining like what they're going through now since they're smaller and they've been bigger their whole life. Excuse me. And now they're smaller and they're experiencing all this attention. For me, as I was smaller. I know what that attention is like. I know what it is where you can't go nowhere because anywhere you go, a dude is going to be asking for your number. A dude is going to try to be hollering at you. I know how it is when your boyfriend pull up on you and he got to get out the car on some fast, crazy stuff because niggas is at you. Like, I know that life because I lived that life. I know how that is. And I kind of miss it. Like, I don't really know too many women that don't like attention. Like, it don't gotta be guys drooling thirsty at my foot type of attention, but to get like a double take, to get again, that'd be good. Like, guys still look at me, but it's a different type of look. It's kind of like, oh, she kind of cute for a big girl. That type of look. I want somebody to hit another like, oh, who that? I need that in my life again. Even though I'm in a relationship, I still need that. I still need to feel like wanted. No, I still need to feel wanted, basically. So yeah, I just want to have that again. Sorry, I was looking crazy because I seen a call coming through my car, and I'm like, why is there a call coming through my car? It's because my boyfriend's phone is hooked up to my car, and he received a call, and it kind of went through that whole Bluetooth thing. But yeah, so I don't want to make this video too long either. I feel like this is be a great documentary thing, because once I have the surgery, maybe 6 months to a year out, this is something that I could reflect on and be like, did anything change? Like, did the things that I want to change actually change? Did the things that I did not want to change actually change? And what can I do to fix that? I guess another thing that I can say that I don't want to change, I've been in a 10-year relationship, and one thing that stuck out to me that the psychologist asked me at my psych val is, like, they asked you how, well, she asked me, how is my relationship doing? And I'm like, my relationship is fine. The only thing I struggle with is that we're not married, and it kind of pisses me off. At first it was like, whatever, we don't need to be married, but now this month will be 10 years we're together and we're not married. It annoys me. It bugs me out. It freaks me out. It pisses me off. And I'm trying to, I can't say I'm trying to be patient because I'm 10 years in, but it's just something that I'm dealing with for right now. And even with me saying that I'm dealing with it for right now, she asked me, like, when you have this surgery and you feel a little bit better about yourself, do you feel like your relationship is something that she'll be like, you know what, I'm done with it? Like, because you have a different confidence at that time. And I said, I don't know. And that's just to be honest. Like, when you're a woman who's been down with somebody for 10 years, and you don't see like what's going on. You don't know what they're thinking. I mean, he tells me, yeah, no, I want to get married. We've been through financial issues and stuff like that. So at this point in my life, it's like, I'm just taking care of me right now, but best believe that's in the back of my mind. And she asked me, like, do you think you'll break up with him? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, the fact that I even say I don't know is, and I told him, very honest. He's like, wow, that's something for him to think about. But to make light on my my point that I'm trying to make, I don't want to be the person that's like, once I lose 100 pounds, I'm like, you know what? You wasting my time. I'm too fine for this. I don't want that type of attitude. If it was to be on some, you know what, I'm good, like, I'm tired of waiting, I hope it would be humble. It wouldn't have to do anything with my weight loss, if you get what I'm saying. But I don't want to shed too much light on that. That's going a little deep and personal, something that I'm not really willing to talk about right now, maybe in videos to come, when, you know, when things are a little bit different for me. But those are the things that I wish to change, and some of the things that I wish not to change. Oh, no, I got more. Another thing I wish to change is that when I bend over, my belly is not in the way. Because, like, you guys can't see me right now, but my belly is, like, in the way. All of this is belly. And to bend down is a little hard. So if I drop my pen at work, I open my legs and then I bend down, because, you know, your stomach is blocking from getting, whew. Yeah. So I hope that to change. Another thing I'm going to be trying to do, probably once I get my surgery date, and before my surgery, I'll probably record my inches, like my inches around my waist, arms and thighs, maybe, probably. Because I think, instead of just focusing on the scale, I want to focus on non-scale victories as well, which would be inches. So I think I'm going to record that too, guys. So thank you guys for listening to me. This is another long video. I didn't think it was going to go that long, but I talk too much, obviously. But thank you for listening to me. Please like my video if you did like it. Comment if you want to comment. And subscribe. You know, stay tuned for more videos. And I thank you so much for coming and watching. Have a great day.